Good Thursday evening to all of you. I am Mr. First Down, aka Sam D, and I am delighted to be here. I am late. Why am I late? Because my computer that has been sitting over here by itself all day, and I have it set to automatically update, didn't update until I clicked on it and it said it needs to update. So I sat here and watched the spinning beach ball go round and round and round, just like us in the NFL offseason. But hey, we got the schedule released. We're going to talk about it and more on Fanboys Unleashed tonight. Let's get it started. Just a simple little intro. Just a simple little intro for everybody. Hello, everybody. Once again, I am Sam Dean, a.k.a. Mr. First Down, and I am a Fanboy Unleashed. And I am joined by one Bradley Mangold, out-of-state Titans fan, and is also, I assure you, a Fanboy Unleashed. I can tell you that. Bradley, how are you doing with your fancy hat?
Doing good. How you doing? I'm just waiting for these storms to come on by.
Oh, I know. We're getting hit tonight and tomorrow. I can't wait. I hopefully I won't be traveling through it, but we'll find out. I'm on my way to Chattanooga tomorrow for a little vacay. So
Nice.
We are doing the show tonight. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, all right. And yeah, it's good that we have the day off today. We can finally talk about this stuff. Schedule release day was yesterday. How exciting that we can just sweat and wring our hands over this little bit of news or whatever. Funny videos abound. The Titans did a great one, like a prescription or a drug that you see TV commercials. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's
schedule Rizzy or whatever. But hats off to the Atlanta Falcons, man. Mario Kart. That's impressive. I liked it a lot. Anyway, we are delighted to have you here. And so we'll just kind of start with normal housekeeping stuff or whatever else. We signed a lot of DBs, and that's probably a good reason because L'Jarius Sneed is might be facing some charges here coming up soon. And that might, even if he's not charged, he still might catch a suspension. So here's hoping that these DBs that they have signed and breaking up and all that good stuff, somebody will be ready to go there, and I'm sure somebody will be. It's just annoying that we have to go through that we have to go through this, especially with Sneed. I just can't believe it. It's just like, oh, can we just have something nice? Can we just have anything nice? Anything nice at all? Can't have it anyway. Kevin Winston Jr. signed today, the safety draft pick. So that's another signee taken care of. Rookie OTAs are still going on strong. I love how people think that, Cam, without a lot of pressure in his face, he has balls thrown at him, is the equivalent to 300-pound men coming to crush him. But, we all fall into this trap. I said this on Twitter. We all fall into this trap. Once the highlight videos start coming out, we're like, oh, look at the spiral as he throws against air, flying down the field. Oh, there's Restrepo. He's sure to make the team, right? So I guess I'll ask you this, Brad. Does Restrepo make this team?
Are we talking official 53-man roster or just practice squad?
53-man roster, we'll say.
No.
We'll say. Oh, okay. So you have
practice squad, yes, but I mean, we know the top three was making the team. You got Ridley, Jefferson, Lockett, and then you have the other rookies. Traylon Burks, we'll see where he's at in his recovery, and maybe that's all Traylon Burks needs. He needs a lot more than just a new coming quarterback, but you also got Eric. So unless they go to a 6 wide receivers, then he might make the 53-man roster, but I don't see it. not yet. I mean, there's unless we trade or cut Traylon Burks to open up a 53 man roster spot, then maybe. But all depends what we do with Traylon Burks because that injury is still just looming over us like a dark cloud. Just wait.
I don't understand. The whole Traylon Burks thing is just a mystery to me. I don't know why he's still here or anything. So, but
we can't trade him because he's injured. Can't release him because he's injured. So we're just stuck with him.
Wah.
A piece of gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Just sticky to the ground. You walk into the hardwood kitchen, you just hear that off the hardwood.
I mean, unless Cam Ward makes him look good, better, but I don't see it.
Oh, Cam has enough to worry about. I don't think elevating Burks needs to be one of the things he's worried about right now. I just want him to look crisp, cool, and clean in the pocket. So
I know it's before we continue. It's funny seeing fans saying, "Is he going to start? He's a number 1 overall pick. Of course he's going to start."
I know, but you heard what the team said. It's this typical.
Yeah, but I believe that as far as I could throw him.
Warren Moon gave him his number. Are we really saying this guy's not starting? Like, really?
Right.
I don't believe
him.
He's
a number 1 overall pick. Can't start a guy you drafted in the 2nd round over your number 1 overall pick. A guy that has struggled. A guy that your head coach and former GM didn't want. Well, I mean, former GM did want it, but that's how they fired him. So
right.
It's embrace the Cam the Ham time.
Ham for Cam. We're hamming for Cam now, for better or worse.
And good luck.
Death to his part. To contract to his part, I should say. But anyway, okay. I guess we'll just kind of dive into it here. We got the schedule. I'm trying to find the schedule on my phone.
It's pretty brutal. I mean, there's definitely a lot of tough teams on there.
I know. They were like, hey, you have the 3rd easiest schedule. I'm like, rock on. And it's like, you're going against the stiffest secondary in week 1. And I'm like,
and week 2.
It's not helpful. Yeah.
Well, Denver and Rams are just a complete defense. They don't have very much weakness.
No.
So
I look, the poor kid is just going to get thrown out there and just absolutely pelted. So I feel bad for him already. Hopefully this O-line can keep him somewhat upright. That would be fantastic.
I have faith. Go ahead.
I'm worried that, this is just not doing them any favors whatsoever. Not whatsoever. They are throwing Cam Ward into the fire right out the gate with this schedule. It's rough.
Best way to learn is get tougher competition. I know. I got faith in the interior. Moving JC to right tackle, and of course we got more at left tackle. Those are going to be my two main two spots.
The bookends.
Forward.
Yeah.
Those tackles.
I will say that the division games are well spaced out. Paul Kaharski talked about, I think the Colts are 4 apart, and then the Jags are 6 apart. Texans are 7 games apart from each other. So that's nice. It's not like what they kept doing. It's like at the end of the year, you're going to play everybody in the division. Just crapped all together. And then one year they were like, you're going to play everybody in the beginning of the year. And you're like, why? Why would I do that?
I mean, I'm not worried about the Colts, not worried about the Jags. Obviously, the biggest hitter.
I think we should be worried about everybody.
I just thought in our division, I mean, Trevor Lawrence is still struggling. And looking at the Texans, I'm shocked that they traded Jeremy Tunsil away. So they already had offensive line issues, and now you trade. Everybody seems to forget when they made the playoffs 2 years ago, he locked down Myles Garrett. So,
yeah,
obviously last year he struggled, but the offensive line was struggling. Now you trade him. Whoo! CJ Stroud, be aware.
Be aware, indeed. All right. I'll give you 2 games you get to circle on the schedule, and then I'll circle my 2 games. What 2 games do you have circled on this schedule?
I'm going right off the rip. I would choose the Patriots because, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
But I'm going to choose the very first 2. Denver and the Rams. I'm going straight hot.
Wow.
Those are tough defenses. I like to see what Brian Callahan and our OC have learned and see what we can do. That's like I said, I'd be happy with 6 wins this year, but I'm picking the Broncos because they're tough defense. I'm picking the Rams because they're tough defense.
Right.
And, Bo Nix, obviously, dual threat quarterback will be a tough issue for our team. And then Matthew Stafford, the gunslinger. Still love me some Matthew Stafford. So I like those 2 matchups. Also, I like Jared Verse. That's one of my from Dayton, Ohio. Doing a great job during COVID, keeping himself in shape. Did good last season. So those are my 2. Let's get the best defenses and let's see how we can do.
You haven't shouted out Oregon yet, so we've passed a record here on Fanboys Unleashed. Oregon has not been shouted out by Brad. I'm sure he's.
And I will not say
find one to get there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the trolliest 49ers fan that's ever existed, Chris Hughes is here. You can find Chris Hughes in our comment section, spitting a bunch
George Kittle signed a 4-year extension.
He sure did. That's got to make him happy. We are. Let's see. My 2 games. I have this. I have the Patriots. I'll circle it if you don't want to. I am going to circle that Patriots game. That's got to be close. Like that's got to be like Brian. You got to figure
the New England Titans.
The New England Titans. He did sign a lot of the.
A lot.
Those coaches aren't good that he signed. Like they
yes,
were not
man.
good here. They
yes,
weren't
man.
good when that. Yeah, they weren't good here. They weren't good when they went to other jobs last year, and then now they're magically going to be better in New England. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not saying New England's going to be absolute dog crap or anything like that, but it is. I see those guys get signed. I'm like, but I don't think they're that good. It's mind-boggling to me, really. But Vrabel going to Vrabel. So
we all knew he was going to. We all knew he was going to be in New England eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little bit late. I was just 1 year late. That's all.
So yeah, no, totally. I have the Raiders and the Patriots circle. I feel I'm really interested in the Raiders only because Pete Carroll is the head coach. I love to see if they've
Sean
reached
Genty, Brock Bowers.
Yeah. I would like to see a elevated Cam Ward go against those 2 teams. But man, Brian Callahan's got to be feeling the heat from everybody about that Patriots game. Like he is going to come into town, and you're going to have to do something about it. So, them's the proverbial berries, if you don't mind me saying so. But yeah, what is the toughest stretch you see on this schedule? Mine is in October. All the road games in October are brutal, and they're all right after each other. And I'm just
end of September to.
I don't think September.
October 26th. No, end of September, the 28th at Houston, and then just at Arizona at Raiders.
Well, I'm trying to stretch. So four or 3 games that you see that you just like, ooh.
Oh boy, I'll probably go week 14 to week 16 at Cleveland, at San Francisco versus the Chiefs.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Third easiest schedule, they said. Third easiest. Funny.
I mean, at Denver, that's a hard game. Rams. Division games are always tough. So Colts, Texans, Cardinals, Raiders, New England, Colts, Chargers. I mean, the first 9 games are going to be tough because we don't know what the Titans are going to be at, where Brian Callahan is going to be at with his job. Bye week 10, I'm okay with that. Halfway through the season.
How many wins does he have to give? How many wins did you say?
I'll be okay with 6. I mean, as long as he just doubles. Right. I mean, like I said, we talked about it. I'm not going to mention the name, but the quarterback play would have been better. We would have had 2 to 3.
Boy, he's hurt you so bad you won't mention his name. You won't mention his name. He hurt you so bad.
Can time now.
He's hurt me.
I'm surprised they haven't traded him yet. Still surprised they haven't traded him yet.
I mean, it's not like he's expensive or anything like that. No. Maybe somebody comes and knocking. I really thought the Saints would knock on the door. I really did.
Or Steelers. Aaron Rodgers still not
Or
deciding
Steelers.
which team he's going to.
Gosh, it's the Steelers. Why do we have to sit here and play this game?
I'm pretty sure it's the Steelers, but
Gosh.
he's taking his time.
Aaron Rodgers, man.
I don't know, man. They traded George Pickens away. I was not.
He's like football. Aaron Rodgers is football Karen. Okay, that's what he is. He's just look at me. Look who I'm gonna pick. I can't wait. Anyway, but yeah, I look at this schedule and I find it hard to believe that it's supposed to be third easiest when you're just kind of like take that, whatever. Yeah. But to the next subject of this schedule, the one thing that we have both seen, are we really whining about primetime games? Are we really going to whine about primetime games?
I would say, guys, are you guys surprised by that? I mean, that's my question to the fans.
Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, I think I did a TikTok on it. I was like, look where you are.
Yeah.
What do you mean? And people were like, but he was a first round draft pick and he deserves to have his primetime games. And I don't understand why he does. It's just silly to me.
So was Cam Newton was Cam Newton, number one overall pick. He didn't get no primetime games his rookie year also. So.
I know. People can't help. Maybe they just don't like Cam people. They're like, oh, your name's Cam? Ew. Gross. Nasty.
Right.
The Saints don't have him and the Browns don't have him. We're bad. Okay? We're bad. You want the time slot, you gotta be good. That's how it works. Or the Cowboys.
I would still put us right now, unfortunately. I still think we're I don't know. I won't say top 3, but I think we'll have to be bottom 5 one of the worst franchises right now. With the Jaguars and the Browns and the Giants and
no.
Maybe Arizona.
No, listen. You haven't burnt through as many first-round draft quarterbacks as the Browns and Jaguars.
Oh, heck no.
Okay. No. It's not the case.
I got Browns and Jaguars worse than us.
No, totally. But yeah, I saw the whining over the prime time.
No, because I have no issue with that.
No, me neither. Just win.
That's all I care about.
If you go out and let's say you went 3-0 miraculously. Guess what? They'll probably flex a game for you somewhere. Like I just don't get the whole. I don't get it. Why people whine about some of the things they do. It drives me crazy.
And new uniforms coming out maybe in the next.
Yeah. I want the sword back. Can I have the sword back, please? I want the sword.
I just bought this jersey. I got to buy a new one.
You'll be fine. Just buy the jersey. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I have to.
Yeah, you got no choice. It's gotta happen. Okay. I didn't get to ask you this, because we've been living our lives and whatnot as we continue through. Who's the draft pick other than Cam Ward that you think is going to be a good boy? Who's going to be successful? One name.
I like this year's draft. I'm going to go with Gunnar Helm.
Okay. Safety blanket.
I think
that's who I picked too.
I think he's going to do what A.J. Brown just snagged the starting tight end position eventually. Chig, Riley, I like those guys. I just haven't seen it from them. I saw Chig make a couple. We talked about last year. Chig made a couple plays and just like, is this going to unleash him? And then it just disappeared. Like the dawn, like the darkness at dawn, it just disappeared. And it's like,
gosh, you're bleak today. Goodness gracious.
Well, I mean, hey, listen. When we drafted Corey Davis, I loved Corey Davis at college. Unfortunately, in the pros, he didn't. He wasn't consistent. Didn't show it. AJ Brown came in and said, "Give me that number one. I'm the number one now, boy. Get out of here." So
yeah, you gotta stop living in the past, Bradley. You gotta let that stuff go. You gotta let it go, baby. It'll eat you alive.
Never.
Just leave it alone. It won't help you.
I wouldn't. You shall not pass.
Keep your eyes closed. Don't look at it. Close your heart to it. But anyway, no, I was just kind of looking at it and just kind of curious. But I think you're right. I think Gunnar Helm has the highest probability of being a
Goodness.
successful draft pick. Nothing much. I mean, we've got a 49ers troll in the chat, and now you, Mr. Cowboys fan. How
Well,
is your day?
defensively,
Oh, yeah,
I'm excited
defensively. Go ahead.
for. I can never say his name. The new 53.
Oh, I keep calling him Femi. I just call him Femi.
Femi. That works. Femi.
That's what they called him on the phone. So I was like, okay, your name's Femi.
I'm excited to see him. I saw he did a practice to that machine. And I'm like, yeah,
impressive.
So it was pretty impressive. I mean, I just want to say this, Titans Nation, if Cam Ward doesn't have a good year, don't flip out. Just give it time.
I'm sorry. Nope. He's got to have a good year. He's got to have one.
I think he'll be good. I see him like high 20s touchdown passes to maybe low teens interceptions, maybe low 30 touchdown passes.
Just keep the interceptions low. That's what you got to do. Like, I don't care about
pick sixes.
and pick sixes. That's not hard to do though. I mean, Levis made it look hard to do. But it's not hard to do.
He made it look easy.
Passing, giving it out on a silver platter. Delicious.
He does have a unorthodox arm angle when it comes to his throws. Cam Ward, watching him in the rookie camp. Mm-hmm. But hey, as long as he gets it out and it's accurate, I don't care what it looks like. just throw that tight spiral right into the hands of the chest.
I like it. I think his name is Kevin Winston Jr. is my defensive one. I think he's going to be a fun safety to watch. He would have been drafted higher had he not been injured. So I really hope that he goes out there and just balls out. That'd be great. If he could be really good next to Armani Hooker, that's a pretty mean secondary.
Hooker needs to stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Hooker has to stay healthy. Got Xavier Woods. I like that. I like the secondary. Hopefully Snead.
Yeah, I don't think the secondary – some people said how bad the secondary was. I was like, why is secondary listed as a need here? There's not a need for the secondary. There's a need in linebacker.
McCrary, Jarvis Brownlee, Snead if he doesn't get in trouble, Woods, Hooker.
God help me. It would be – it's just our luck that we signed this guy, L'Jarius Snead, for a number of years. And he's just pulling guns on people in Dallas.
I still have hopes for Otis Reese. I still like Otis Reese. Hopefully,
you have these dreams. You have these nightmares.
You
just won't let go, and you have these dreams.
What's his name? Did I say it right?
What are you talking about?
Cedric Gray. My fault. Cedric Gray. Still got him.
Gray, I haven't got to see much of because he was injured. So I need to see more. Need to see that. Barton's the guy. I feel very confident that Barton, the free agent signing, is.
Well, right now, just based off right now's depth chart, they got Otis Reese and Cody Barton with DeMont Jones and Alden Key as the linebackers. So,
good old 3-4.
Yeah, but I forgot we still got Jaquan Jackson, Bryce Oliver, James Porsche the second. So go back to that receiver talk with Xavier.
Oliver could be intriguing.
Young with a pull up ass. 6'1", 214 from Youngstown State. Hey, Ohio College. There we go.
You're such an enigma. I hear Oregon 1 second, then I hear some random Ohio college.
Nate Washington was born and raised in my city, Toledo, Ohio. So
Tiffin University.
Tiffin University.
Mm-hmm. I remember
also,
that.
I believe it's Fred Davis, former tight end, long time ago. Also another Toledo guy, so I'm glad to see those guys. But I was happy Nate Washington did good. But
Nate was a good player.
I'm going to be watching Cam Ward like a hawk.
Yeah, you're just going to hover over him, sit over him at OTAs, get back to work.
Well, I mean, like I said, definitely.
You don't have to run out of the pocket. Just throw it.
Well, just looking at the depth chart, obviously Traylon Burks and Will Levis would be the only two big offensive names going forward, and we'll see what happens there. Defensively, I like our defense. I'm not seeing anything, Marcus Harris, another good rookie.
It's just depth on the defense. It's
Yeah.
just depth, really. You just need some players to fill in some spots, and they have signed the largest. I believe
Lorenzo
this is the
Carter,
largest number of
Mike
undrafted free
Jones.
agents they have signed. This is the biggest one. They are trying to find guys, and don't forget that Bones, the special teams coordinator, is that's not his real name, by the way. I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, that's another receiver I forgot to mention.
Who?
Chimu, I can't say his first name. Chim Dyke.
DK. It's DK.
Yeah,
That's how you say it. Yeah. No, I'm actually excited about him. I saw him in Florida. It's the SEC down here, not your Ohio teams. Anyway, so I actually like him. I think he could be good. It wouldn't surprise me, but we'll see how it goes. But you could even hear on the phone call when Callahan was talking to him that he expects him to do some big things. It wasn't just like, let me pump the guy up. He was like, I think you can do great things for us. So I don't know what that is. Does he think he's AJ Green or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah. Also Eric, I can't say his last name. Eric
Iometer.
Yeah. Stanford boy. So we got some.
Bless you.
I'm watching out for Brian Callahan. That's my next pivotal thing.
Alec Iometer is definitely going to go against Travis Hunter. That's the one thing I want in my life. I want to see.
I'm so glad we didn't draft Travis Hunter.
Ah,
Not saying he's not going to be good. I'm just we don't need that kind of guy right now.
he's a quarterback. I don't care if people say he can play wide receiver. He can't. He's a quarterback.
If we draft any receiver anytime in the near future, I'm looking at Smith from Ohio State. That's my guy. If we need to draft a receiver in the future.
There you go. You have stayed away from Oregon all day.
Ohio State University, man. It's the wide receiver capital for college football receivers.
I'm on to you. You're up to something.
Where's the secret?
I'm waiting for a name to pop out of your mouth. He's like, there's Oregon. I love him. Love Oregon. So
I can't think of any Oregon receivers right now.
That'd
been great. Yeah, receivers.
I was waiting for you to mention some random name down on a list somewhere. And you're like, oh, he'd be good linebacker.
Like Joey Harrington?
Yeah, just something like that. What do you make? What do you make of you threw me off my game so bad. What do you make of this Trey Hendrickson stuff with Cincinnati? I mean, did you see that? That's
hey man, it's Cincinnati. Chips. Cheap Cincinnati. That's why they call him that.
Take a breath. And then
so busy and not spending money. I like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase is the next guy, but you need to keep your best defensive player right now. I would have signed Trey Hendrickson before Higgins. And I don't understand, like, if you're trying to win, I understand, everybody loves money and everything, but if you want to win, why would you take so much money knowing that, hey, I got to get this roster better. We got to get this roster better. Let's take a pay cut. Let's get this team better. I do like the first-round draft pick. I think he's going to be good.
Yeah.
But Bengals just don't spend money, man. The Reds are the same way. They don't spend money either. Cincinnati's just cheap. It's a cheap place.
Wow. I love Cincinnati. It's pretty.
They are. I like it too. My Reds are struggling this year. We just lost a series to the White Sox, so
that's because the Cleveland Guardians are the team in Ohio.
They are. I like the Guardians. Jose Ramirez is my guy, but
Jose's great. I'm actually a big Stephen Kwan fan. Stephen Kwan's my boy.
He's a good guy.
I love him so much.
Yeah, Bengals need to. No, they still got to fix that offensive line somehow. I don't know. Joe Burrow just plays good with a bad offensive line. Imagine if he had an offensive line.
He somehow lives through their mistakes, and I don't know how, because he just gets pelted.
He's got that dog in him. That's why I like Burrow.
He got that dog.
I get mad because people are like, oh, I take Josh Allen above Joe Burrow. I'm like, hold on a second. Time out. I like Josh Allen as much as the next guy, but I still take Burrow over Josh Allen. He's been to the Super Bowl. Come on. He's beat Pat Mahomes. Only 3 quarterbacks have done that in the playoffs. One's retired.
That is true.
I saw.
Never got your. Does George? Is it George Pickens to the Cowboys from the Steelers. Does that move the needle for you? Does that do anything, you think, for the Cowboys? You think, no? Oh, Alan,
Not in that
I'm
division.
so sorry. Brad does not believe in you.
No, it's not the. I don't believe in Jerry Jones. And Commanders and Eagles are in that division. Especially Jaden Daniels, another LSU quarterback. Let's go.
What do you think all these people are going to do if, like, Daniels goes through a sophomore slump and he's just rough? He's just rough to watch.
I mean, it's a possibility. Dan Quinn is. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad head coach. I mean, he's got some good receivers. He's got a good. Well, when you're a rookie, you got an advantage because nobody's gonna be knowing how you play. So you got a little advantage. There's no film on you yet. I mean, look at CJ Stroud's sophomore year. Obviously, Jaden Daniels, I think, is. I will put him above CJ Stroud, but he could go through a sophomore slump. I mean, it's possible. We've seen weird things happen, but he's good. I didn't think he was gonna be that good last year. And Titans fans don't expect Cam Ward to be that good. The Titans ain't lucky like that. Okay.
Well, they have invested in him. I'll give him that. So they have invested in him, and he's at second in Vegas for getting Rookie of the Year. So offensive Rookie of the Year, which is kind of crazy to me. But I mean, this guy is getting bets put on him. This guy is getting Warren Moon's number, and we have not seen him take a snap yet in the NFL. That's nutso to me.
I'm interested to see what these uniforms are gonna look like if we get new ones.
Bring back the sword. I want the sword. Can I have the sword?
Kind of a sword. Kind of like a T sword.
Yeah, like a T sword. Yeah, something like that. Something about 2000 again. Something like that.
I do miss the thing. Like the jersey I'm wearing right now. I'm not crazy about the gray. That's the one thing I don't like.
Oh, the sworders, as we call them, the sworders.
I wasn't crazy about that. I liked it, but like I'm okay. I'm like I miss the light blue with the dark blue combination. I like those. Those are cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like these. The gray threw me off a little bit.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
And we'll see if there's any red in the uniform. Which
if there's red in the uniform, you know they're gonna come out of the woodwork. Red Christmas Day game, red.
Here's the Texans.
Anyway,
here's our Colts back. We're Houston.
No, stop. Anyway, Bradley, do you have any final words for us before we hop out here tonight? We have fulfilled our 30-minute quota, so that's big.
I'm ready for Titan football. I'm ready to watch Cam Ward play. I'm ready to see what we can do.
He's ready for that preseason in August. He's ready.
I hope Calvin Ridley's ready. Go against Pat Surtain. That's a bad guy over there. So it's Cody Barton faces former teammate Bo Nix. Broncos had the most sacks in the NFL last year. So it's going to be a great challenge for us. And we'll see if Bo Nix gets a sophomore slump or not.
Yep.
Jeffrey Simmons, go eat. Go eat, Jeffrey.
Yeah, go eat.
And meatloaf.
Sure. Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. I am off to Chattanooga tomorrow for a little family vacay. It's going to be fun. Look forward to that. We look forward to talking with you again next week. And that's fun. We'll see what Titans news comes our way. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you let us know on the Facebook page, Fanboys Unleashed. Follow us on YouTube at Mr. First Down, which is me, moi. And talk to us, interact with us. We'd love to have you. But that's about it here as we continue to meander our way through this offseason and get to glorious some sort of semblance of football being played at some point. I need it, okay? I need it in my life. Is that so hard to ask? Anyway, how crazy is it? One more thing before we go. How crazy is it that the schedule release has become as big as it is? Like, It's so nuts to me. These videos that these teams put out are just absolutely.
I like Jacksonville's. I like Jacksonville's. It was funny. It was funny. I
Weird.
liked it.
Sabrina Carpenter. I was like, what is going on?
Not with the other guy, with the big black guy, with the big muscular dude walking around and doing everything.
Oh, yeah. That was off a video. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That one I liked. I didn't see the
nice.
Sabrina Carpenter one.
Yeah, no. What can you say? We will be back next Friday, and Bradley has off work, so he'll be here too. And he'll actually have to be on a show and ask questions to a guest, so it's not just me staring at him awkwardly the entire time. We'll see. Bradley will get called into work for all he knows. But we'll see you next Friday at 8 p.m. for Fanboys Unleashed. Like us, subscribe. We'll be happy to have you. See you later. Bye-bye.